to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Cardinals have won the first 2 games of the series, so they're looking for a 3-game sweep here today.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Miles Mikolas gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Todd Helton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on, 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. High in the air down the right field line. Lee is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the left fielder.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. First pitch of the AB on its way. Popped him up. Molina is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 2.
Next, it'll be number 2. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Now here's the first offering.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out to right field. Lee is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. German Marquez, a right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So now into the box is Ozzie Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Drop.
To the plate now, Lou Brock. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. These Rockies guys, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Smith gets his lead at first, nobody out. Count still full, 3-2. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. He'll try again, 1-2. Fastball well outside.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He spoils another one and will do it again.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
The next 3-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
So now to the plate, Mark McGuire. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Now the 2-0 home.
Oh, that's it.
A man at third with one away. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Full count, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
So next to hit is Yadier Molina, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 2-0 on the way. Is chased out of the zone for strike 1. The 2-1 home.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Blackman is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So 2 down and a runner at first. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. From the stretch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, here is Matt Kemp, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
That's outside.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Larry Walker comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Now the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And they're off to a good start today, obviously, having already jumped out to the early lead.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
2-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Popped up. Arenado with the bare hand. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So the bases are empty with two gone now. And in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. First pitch on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail things here 2-0. Last half of the second set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler O'Neill. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Marquez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Here's Nolan Arenado as this is grounded foul off to the left. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's running high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting 8,
So here's how the
baseman,
Colorado Rockies are
Tommy.
positioned defensively.
Edmond.
And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
That brings in Tommy Edmond. In the dirt here. The 0-1 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. O'Neill, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now another 2-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Fouled off. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Miles Michaelis. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This will show bunt, but pulled it back for ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ozzie.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith, has got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. First offering on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Comes set. The 0-1. Base hit. Line drive into the corner. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
At the plate now, Lou Brock. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. A great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the inning. Certainly worth another look. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Josh Fuentes to the plate now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. Looped over toward first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So one man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. Next up is Dom Nunez, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First offering. A ball and no strikes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here it comes, 2-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Edmond Marquez.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Edmond Marquez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
From the stretch.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
And now the first pitch. Todd Helton is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's got a great opportunity here to get his club right back into the ball game with 3 men on. Comes set, and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Blackmon swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Digging in next, number 2. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Marquez, the runner at third. Helton on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got it beat.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Rockies 1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the third now, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Michael Lee.
The right fielder, Michael.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box now, Mark McGuire, and he puts it on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, Hero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
At the plate, Yadier Molina. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now a pickoff play at second. A dive, but he's back. Runner at second here with one man out. Too high. And it's 3-0. Nolan Arenado is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Couple of runners on base with one down. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch coming. Here it is. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes on 0-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Tommy Edmond will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
McGuire on third. O'Neill over at second. Arenado is over at first with one away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 4th home run for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Just a great battle right there. Obviously, the offensive player wins with the grand slam. 3-2, waited him out, took him deep into the count, forced him to come over the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Tyler Kinley is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
The pitcher, number 39, Miles.
To the plate now, Miles Michaelis, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Now a ball hit towards Story at short, reined in, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ozzie Smith. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Now the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate, and this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We're through 3 here in the Gateway City. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Rockies 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Kemp, grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Larry Walker stands in as he looks at a called strike. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Now,
1 ball,
a
1
fastball
strike.
here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That's
2-1.
2.
The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So he sets him down swinging. Larry Walker sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Trevor Story.
Trevor Story steps in now. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Ball
That's
2.
taken up and in for ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail big. It's 9-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Lou Brock.
The left fielder, Lou Brock.
First offering.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the 3rd inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
He's set and the pitch. Michael Lee is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
The 0-2 home. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as they push this lead up to 9 now.
with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Up next to the Cardinals, the first baseman.
Standing in now, Mark McGuire, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a base hit last time up. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball three.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
1 out, nobody on. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So the next to bat will be Yadier Molina. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back easily. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
McGuire, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a throw over, runner back standing. The 1-0 delivery. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Molina is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly. And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Here it is on 3-0.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Next, here is Tyler O'Neill. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Rockies 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for Colorado.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Number 8, Josh Flento.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brock is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
Now batting, number 3.
So next to bat will be Dom Nunez. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. The pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. O'Neill comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The pitcher, number 40, Tyler Kinley.
Number 9 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Colorado. Number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, beautiful dive. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Robert Stevenson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now to bat, Nolan Arenado. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out.
The 1-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
fouled away. Two balls, two strikes to Nolan Arenado.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
This is on the ground over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So now to the plate, Tommy Edmond. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. A high fastball is in there. Arenado on at first, nobody out. Fouled off. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. The next 1-2 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
At the plate now, Miles Michaelis, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. None out, runners at first and second. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Ozzie Smith, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Story scoops it up. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Stepping in at the plate, Todd Helton will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch on the way. Left side, but well foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This one's down to third. Arenado has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. O'Neill is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, number 2.
And stepping in, number 2. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-0 count, the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Hero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
0-for-2 for him to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swinging a high chopper. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Lou Brock.
The left fielder, Lou Brock.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Three and two now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Full count. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And foul. The 3-2 one more time. Hit on the ground out to short. Story brings it in, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
And now Michael Lee, 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Count 1-0. Oh, that's just out.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 25. Mark
Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Mark McGwire. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Stepping in will be Larry Walker. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch on the way. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And now the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Fuente.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Now here it comes. And that misses. So after getting 2 first pitch outs, he's gone full to the 3rd hitter here. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Stepping in now, Nunez. And he fouls this one off. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1 delivery. Drives it out to deep right center field. Ranging back is O'Neill. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Rockies strand 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, Yadier Molina.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Oh, dear.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
O'Neill leads off first with one away. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, now he's at the risk of walking him here. And again, I just think he's on empty at this point. Looks to me like he's fighting his mechanics and not throwing it where he wants to because of it.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Has a look, now the pitch. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. O'Neill rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score. Way out in front, now up by 10.
Got a pretty good pitch to hit there and turned it into extra bases. And to me, this goes back to what we were saying about this reliever pitching longer than he's really used to. I do think he's fighting exhaustion right now.
Into the box now, Tommy Edmond. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. 1 out and a runner on second base. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Here now the 2-2. Slow roller out to short. Story picks it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The pitcher, number 39, Miles.
So here now is the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Hit to third. For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 11 and the Rockies 1. C.J. Cron is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 25, C.J. Cron.
First delivery to him. well above the letters with the fastball that time. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Todd Helton. He grounded out last time up. And now the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now here is Charlie Blackmon. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Now here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
In now, number 2. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 2 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. O'Neill looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 13 for him on the year, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Genesis Cabrera enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Genesis Cabrera.
Now to the plate, Matt Kemp. As he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 2 out, nobody on. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 11 and the Rockies 3. Michael Givens comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
The shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
From the stretch. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
At the plate now is Lou Brock. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the AB on its way.
No, that's down.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The 1-0 home. One out, nobody on. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And the 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
3-0, here it is.
Yeah.
He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Down in order go the Cardinals. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. Stepping up is Larry Walker, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Oh, that grounder caught him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Striding in is Trevor Story. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Cabrera stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Bullet back up the middle, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
At the plate, Josh Fuentes. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, number 3.
Stepping in now, Dom Nunez.
Ball 1.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Set and the 1-0 pitch. Nope. Is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. A good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
The 2-1 home is taken down and in for a ball.
Down to 3-1.
Fuentes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Garrett Hampson will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 1.
First pitch of the AB now.
0-1.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Got him. That'll do it. And the Cardinals finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. It feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Miles Michaelis takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. German Marquez gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 11 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.